Back at Staples Center in Los Angeles, game one of the Western Conference Final Series. Lakers at the half have a 7-point lead on the Suns. Marv Albert along with Doug Collins, Craig Sager. An excellent first half for the Lakers, led by Lamar Odom off the bench for 15 points. Kobe Bryant had 14, but Phil Jackson has to be very pleased with the way his team defended against the Suns' vaunted pick and roll.
Well, to do this, you have to have a guard who will pressure the ball, Derek Fisher, and you have to have big men who are going to show up big and wide, so Steve Nash has to go sideline to sideline rather than be able to go north-south. You see Fisher squaring him up. Look at how they're building a wall in the paint. They're going to kick the ball back out. Benga recovers. Fisher is helping out. Now they're going to rescreen it. Watch how Fisher fights over this pick. Does not lay into the screen. He fights over it. Benga shows, look, he gets his hand in the passing lane. And this is why the Suns struggled against the Laker defense, is because the big men, the pressure of Derek Fisher. As a result, only 3 of 10 from the three-point line. So much of their three-point shooting comes from that, Marv.
All right, a look at the game summary presented by Budweiser. Lakers shoot 61%, 25 of 41. Phoenix at 19 of 38. They shoot 50%. 4 threes by the Lakers, 3 for the Suns. And you see the differential points in the paint. How about that Laker bench in the first half?
And let's see if Jason Richardson can get started here in this second half. He hit 2 threes in the first 6 minutes of the game. Did not score after that. We know how important he is to this team. Let's see if they can get him going here to start this period.
Lakers have led by as many as 11. A rainbow offered up by Nash. Rebounded by Bryant. Bryant with a nice move to get the dribble by Nash. Bryant played by Hill with help from Stoudemire. Hill knocked it away but called for a reach-in foul. Let's check in with Craig Sager. Craig.
Well, Alvin Gentry very encouraged by that first half despite the 7-point deficit. He said the biggest concern, we have to cut off the driving lanes of Lamar Odom and Kobe Bryant. He said we will probably go to a zone at some point here in the second half. I asked Bud Conti, he said, well, I'd like to get away with a 3-3, but I don't think I will, so you'll see a 2-3.
And here is Bryant at the 24-second buzzer.
Now, remember when Grant Hill talked about when you play Kobe Bryant, you cannot get discouraged? That's one of those moments where you can't get discouraged because he just hit an incredible shot against the shot clock.
Kobe 5 of 11, 16 points. Once again, Robin Lopez off the assist by Steve Nash. Lopez with 10 points. I don't think Alvin Gentry expected this much from Robin Lopez.
But you notice what they're doing? They're using Lopez in that pick and roll because Bynum can't move his feet as well. And so he's getting that roll, so they're taking advantage of Bynum's lack of his mobility, and they're getting him involved in those pick and rolls.
Foul committed by Stoudemire, his second.
Kobe Bryant here, just that fading shot, almost a degree of difficulty there would be off the charts, and that's why you've just got to play him and keep playing him. You know he's going to make some of those shots.
Lakers back to the starting lineup. Gasol with Bynum and Artest up front. Bryant and Fisher in the backcourt. Here's Gasol, played by Lopez.
Wow. How good was that footwork, Marv? I actually think he's better with his left hand around the rim than he is his right.
Powell is 5 of 7, 10 points. Lopez with the running hook set up from the corner.
See, practice? You don't need to practice. He's been out a month. Just let me play, Coach.
Thank you, Mr. Iverson. Here's Bryant with a beautiful move. Lakers up 68-59. Third quarter just underway. And miscommunication on that pass off the dribble thrown by Nash.
Well, what's happening right now is the Lakers are getting way too high percentage shots, Mark. You talked about it. They're shooting almost 64%. I mean, the Suns, I know they're a high-scoring team, but they've got to do a better job defending the paint. That's 34 points in the paint already for the Lakers. They're plus 14.
Fisher played on a switch, whips it out. They swing it. Bryant with a long 3. Yes!
Fresh legs. 6 days of rest did him wonders.
And there were questions, as you mentioned. Kobe Bryant really practicing this week. Beautiful move by Nash. Able to drive the lane. Kobe did practice on Saturday, but sat out to rest the knee. Has the finger problem. Earlier had an ankle injury earlier in the season. Gasol with room. Lakers by 10. Nash. Stoudemire. Wide open shot for Amari Stoudemire, who now has 17.
See, when Amari's in the game, though, that's a long two. When Channing Frye is in the game, that's a three-point shot. That's a big difference when you lose that three-point shooting, getting Lopez in the screen roll instead of Amari.
Artest ducking behind the screen and hits. It's a two-pointer. Had a foot on the line.
You know, his shot selection has been very good tonight, Marv. He's had a couple shots that he could have taken that he's made the extra pass.
Hill, he felt he was fouled and has a valid point.
There was contact, no question. I think Greg Willard is trying to say that Grant Hill forced that contact. I'm not sure.
Gasol played by Hill and top. Gasol was trying to call for a timeout. And a foul is called. It's on Hill. He's saying, no, I was going for the loose ball, and that should be a jump ball.
Well, adds insult to injury. Grant thought he got fouled on one end, and then they called the foul on the loose ball on the other. Watch Grant Hill. He pump fakes. I guess they said that Grant jumped back into Kobe. There was contact on that play, no question. And this ball goes down loose, and they said that Grant Hill hits him in the jaw there with that loose ball.
3 fouls on Hill. Bryant got the step, but not bank it. Nash runs it down. And that
technical foul on Kobe.
Yeah.
Technical foul number 24, Kobe Bryant.
I think he was upset on the play when he went to the rim. I think he felt that he was fouled, and in the transition running back there, he said something to Scott Foster and got teed up. Right here as he's going to run by, you hear him, you see him yelling at Scott Foster. Now they will not call that technical if they feel like the offense has the advantage. They'll play it out, and if you can get a fast break, they'll call the technical afterwards. So they will not stop play if the offense has the advantage.
Nash able to convert the free throw. Alvin Gentry with his starting 5 on the floor. Nash and Richardson at the guards with Stoudemire, Hill, and Lopez up front. Richardson off the cut, yes.
Good play that time. You got to get him back involved in the game. We talked about that 20-point barrier. He was that third scorer for them, actually their leading scorer in the first 2 series, so they need him to put up points.
During the regular season, did not score against the Lakers the way he has in the postseason. First 2 rounds, Kobe Bryant now has 23 points. Stoudemire, yes.
He's shooting the jump shot. Alvin Gentry told us before the game he's going to have to make that jump shot, and he's shooting it well tonight. He's 7 of 9, 19 points. He's gotten to the foul line 8 times, so a very efficient game here so far for Stoudemire.
And remember, Doug, prior to the trade deadline, it appeared Amari would be dealt. The trade was not made, and he has played some of the best basketball of his career since then. Fisher keeps it alive, running through by Lopez, who commits the foul.
All the little things that Derek Fisher brings. I know I'm a big Derek Fisher fan. I have to admit it, Marv. Just the leadership, the toughness, all these little 50-50 balls that he brings. I mean, you get into 3-4 possession games, you get these kind of plays, they add up at the end of the game.
14 fouls committed by the Suns. Lakers do not have any, and there's number 5. Puts them over the limit, and a technical has been called. The foul committed by Hill, his 4th, and apparently Grant had something to say to the official. Jason Phillips, he's teed up, and Bryant will shoot the technical.
A little frustration coming out in Grant Hill guarding Kobe Bryant. When you guard Kobe, it's going to be a physical and mental challenge. He's going to be coming at you, Marv, the entire game. There's going to be contact. He's going to make tough shots. And let's see what happens here as Kobe comes up. They call Grant with the foul, and then the little hand there that he waves away with Jason Phillips. So the technical free